saga begins on how an energetic 19-year-old American cheerleader became a full-time member of the ever-so-prominent Team Lions of the Eagle. I am Sarah Lee, an ever-so-called black sexy young African-American, and this is how my story officially unfolded. Day 1, Nisa, I going on my usual journey to one cheerleading practice. Now I met this jovial man in the area, a mechanic, whom I later discovered is one of Emperor Aaron's besties. Without a fraction of a doubt, he's such one industrious, amicable personality. I could even shower him with my fancy accessories. He knew Emperor Aaron, the exclusive absolute, was my secret admirer, thus the one, thinking that Portsmouth could have been the ideal female school name, which the international community could smartly adapt, and I literally meant could adapt, for enrolling 10 of one, ones of one, genuinely craving slim, gorgeous, passionate virgin cheerleader per semester, and inaugurating sex education as a compulsory segment of the system. And may I ask to one as myself, cheering for whom? And my resounding answer is, the exclusive absolute. Needless to say, that we literally are living in the time whereby Emperor Aaron, the exclusive absolute, with even the supreme of the union, his highest self, in whom has the dark red hair visibility that he was created in, and honorably disclosed by the Lord's biblical narrative visibility, stated in Psalm 84:11 that he is a sun in appearance, and shield. Yes, my beloved, one of one. Genuine Lions of the Eagle audiobooks follower. The biblical narrative implied that he's literally over us, and not metaphorical in such context. For he, such a one, whom is literally over the horizon, has purposed everything literally under his power, has been introduced here, being the solar star, which I've proven in fact, as Biblical Epistle 1, Thessalonians 5:21 states, prove all things. Therefore, yes, he made also himself, and as the exclusive, already being in all, hence, in really fulfilling what the Lord Jesus proclaimed, just before his ascension, regarding such a one. In Biblical Acts of the Apostles, in chapter 1 verses 6-7, and I quote fragmentary in regards to one's fullness, on this wise, verse 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom? Now, I read and ends at verse 7, and he said unto them, It is not for you to know the times or the seasons in which the Father hath put in his own power. End of verse number 7. Therefore, I, Sarah Lee, perceived that, based on the mere fact that Emperor Aaron is literally in us all, even in the entire creation order, in reality, not just us humans, he's that one. And this one, as I can speak for myself, that, I, Sarah Lee, am already feeling overwhelmingly his energy, the through and, in me, effect of biblical Ephesians chapter 4 verse 6.
Is it my turn to wish you were lying here? I tend to dream you when I'm not sleeping. Is it my turn to fictionize my world, or even imagine your emotions? Tell myself anything. Is it my turn to hold you by your hand? anything that I would not do. Die without you. Yeah, baby. Die without you. No, I die without you. Oh, I apologize for all the things I've done. But now I'm underwater and I'm drowning. Oh, it's my turn to be the one to cry. Isn't it amazing how some things just completely turn around? Oh.
Now, my beloved Lions of the Eagle Audiobooks royal followers, this was where this commenced. One's occurrence, as I saw a bicycle abruptly got teleported, this event magically fashioned in the color of my apparel. Then I, the only one, found myself in the #1 wrestling world, in the World Wrestling Entertainment Center. Thus, such only one's glorious event altered me this way in countenance as the only one, my inward God. This masculine universal 24/7 presence, flaming glowing energy of Aaron L. Bonner, a god of nuclear Armageddon. One spiritual American Russian, with only one Chinese aspect, emperor of our Captain Ashala, god of worlds. Luckily, it was not the dreaded Valley of Decision, in which the bold-hearted Azari Lee, my legendary teammate, mysteriously got transcended to, in such world of obscurity, with one by the name of Ashala, a lion heart of a warrior, our dear captain of Team Lions of the Eagle. Out of time to face destiny, this one.
One, two, three, and action! I'm your angel, the fiery one. Now I pass the message to my beloved servant, Sarah. Now, such one exclaimed to everyone, my oracle.
I, Sarah Lee, visited the World Wrestling Entertainment Center as an adorable, sexy solo female dancer, because besides soccer, this one was Emperor's Aaron, #1, favorite wrestling sport. Therefore, my fiery angel got in touch with the owner, Mr. McMahon, so that I performed there my top cheerleading skills before 64,951 fans, not to mention the millions worldwide viewing. Let the only #1 wrestling show begin. However, while performing my dancing skills, which landed me the prize, something unexpected happened to one, such as me, in the ring. My fiery angel appeared with a microphone, gold and black microphone, and started talking to everyone, saying God first started the wrestling when took on a human form like the one you are seeing here. He wrestled with his servant Jacob. Yes, my beloved Lions of the Eagle's audiobook followers, he once became a mere man, which cost him a battle. For when God's servant encountered one, whom in countenance was unlike any before, a battle of favor developed. Jacob in himself knew he must be at least God. Therefore, he held on to his hand, and a battle ensued. And when he could not fly away from Jacob's grip, whom God from the sacred union had given such strength, he pulled out his thigh. But a mighty Jacob didn't quit in the battle, despite of being wounded. This is to say, having his thigh dislocated, Jacob was in God mode. Servant Jacob still
Held him, for God had a plan to defeat himself through this one, his servant Jacob, which by interpretation means a deceiver. But in doing so, God Himself will have to give him his own strength in order to defeat his own self.
I am not going to let you go until you blessed me. Then, God in the form of a man. 1. Blessed him because he wanted to go away before the day ended. 2. And for his endurance. You may see such in biblical Genesis chapter 32, verse 24, all the way to 29. Now, my beloved fans, this has become a sport. Amplified to everyone in here, courtesy of the beloved Mr. McMahon. Thank you. Then, there was a zealous applaud everywhere after my flaming angel's astonishing oration. Then, we got teleported. Now, I would like to say that, as mighty as my flaming angel was, yet, in the thinnest of margins, he could not speak to everyone, as my true lover, Emperor Aaron, biblical Ephesians 1:23, and biblical Habakkuk 2:14, who's the fullness that literally fills all in reality. Otherwise, he wouldn't have brought his own microphone, which is awfully synonymous, to God's angels, using trumpets, which also amplified the sounds. Thus, the impossibility of the Emperor's glory has literally inaugurated a brave new world under one's, and that, such one. To continued.
Ha 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 ha!